Folks, you'd be forgiven after hearing the harrowing reports from GBNews journalists at Ukraine's border, those depictions of women and children making it across without their dad or other loved ones that are fighting bravely for their right to self-determination. You'd see much of these scenes there and perhaps conclude that we in this country would re-evaluate our worship at the altar of whackery and wokery. But I'm afraid nothing could be further from the truth. As the bombs and the bullets fly upon maternity hospitals and so-called safe corridors for civilians, we in this country have been focusing on less pressing matters, I think it's safe to say. First up, as Police Scotland review the Scottish Government's plans to allow men to self-ID as women, and the other way around, of course, it was left to J.K. Rowling to argue that the law will harm the most vulnerable women in society, those seeking help after male violence/rape and incarcerated women. Stats show, Rowling goes on to explain, that imprisoned women are already far more likely to have been previously abused. For saying this, of course, domestic violence survivor J.K. Rowling was met by a torrent of venom and vitriol, mainly by men, it has to be said. Nicola Sturgeon decided to spend International Person with a Cervix Day, or they who must not be named in this society day, formerly known as International Women's Day, apologising to witches hundreds of years ago, apologising to those folks who've been dead a very long time, whose wands and brooms have crumbled like Scotland's NHS and education system. What about the women, I say, that need protecting today, Nicola? Even so, J.K. Rowling has been tweeting about the issue today, saying, "I don't think our politicians have the slightest idea how much anger is building among women from all walks of life at the attempts to threaten and intimidate them out of speaking publicly about their own rights, their own bodies and their own lives." She goes on to say Sir Keir Starmer publicly misrepresents equalities law in yet another indication that the Labour Party can no longer be counted on to defend women's rights. Pretty damning stuff. This comes in the week where Shadow Home Secretary Yvette Cooper refused to actually explain what a woman is. That day before, Party Chairman Annalise Dodds did exactly the same. Both women reckon they're fit to run the country. Given their inability, folks, to actually look at their own bits and establish what it is that makes them different from their husbands, I'm not sure, frankly, that they're fit to run a bath, never mind the country. But their current leader, Sir Keir Starmer, has come out and said that trans women are women and that he wants to see reform of gender recognition laws. All that obsession with identity politics from Labour folks, and yet still, they haven't had a female leader. And then, folks, we had the cherry on the cake, the pièce de résistance, the reason why I'm so opposed to this madness. We had the Tavistock and Portman, an NHS Foundation Trust, England's only specialist service for children who identify as transgender. We had a review commissioned by NHS England, finding that the services are not a safe or viable long-term option. I mean, you don't say. What an outrageous state of affairs that we ever thought it was OK to put forward children as young as 10 for experimental and generally irreversible hormone treatments. How could we ever have placed ideology ahead of the protection of some of society's most vulnerable groups?